This country was born from motion, from wagons rolling west beneath impossible skies, from strangers crossing oceans, from runaway dreamers, outlaws, saints, workers, lovers, prophets, and fools. America was never just a place. It was an idea. A restless engine buried deep in the human soul, whispering that somewhere beyond the next river, beyond the next mountain, beyond the next horizon, a freer life might exist. And so we built highways through deserts, railroads through mountains, cities beside rivers, dreams beneath neon lights. We planted flags, we broke hearts, we chased gold, we chased God, we chased each other. And somewhere along the way, we began chasing ourselves. The tarot tells the story of that journey. 22 archetypes, 22 roads through the American spirit. The fool steps onto the highway beneath fireworks and stars. The magician turns sweat into destiny. The lovers search for freedom in one another's arms. The hermit disappears into the back roads of memory. Death rides through old battlefields and dying towns. The tower falls beneath smoke and sirens, and beyond it all, the world waits at the edge of the horizon. This is not the story of a perfect nation. It is the story of a becoming nation. A country forever suspended between liberty and fear, isolation and unity, greed and grace, manifest destiny and spiritual destiny. Every factory whistle, every church bell, every protest march, every county fair, every small town prayer, every long midnight highway, every long midnight highway, part of the same unfinished song. So roll the windows down, turn the radio up, and let the highways carry you from sea to shining sea. Welcome to Stars and Stripes Arcana. sky over the county line, radio playing old freedom songs at night. Betty said, boy, you got no real plan. I said, that's alright, neither did this land. Left my boots on a front porch step, map in my pocket and a mountain of debt. Gas station coffee in a rusted Ford, stars and stripes hanging from the dashboard. Lincoln watching from a worn-out bill, moonlight rolling over Capitol Hill. Everybody says the road gets cruel, but every nation starts with a fool. And I heard liberty call my name from the Mississippi rain to the California coast again. I was born for the highway of the fool, small town heart breaking every rule, red, white, blue burning in my soul like a freight train running through rock and roll. Whoa, freedom never walks alone. Whoa, every lost boy needs a road from sea to shining sea. We roll down the highway of the fool. Saw veterans marching in a small town parade, kids saluting while the marching band played. Old men laughing underneath the VFW lights, talking about Woodstock in the desert nights. Statue lady holding up the flame, every broken dream card beside her name. Jukebox singing through a roadside pool hall, sometimes you gotta jump up for the call. And I heard freedom in the tires sing, in the church bells and the engine scream, in the promise of impossible things. I was born for the highway of the fool, blue jean ghost chasing something true, red, white, blue stitched into my scars, counting shooting stars beside the stars. Whoa, freedom never walks alone. Whoa, every drifter finds a home from sea to shining sea. We roll down the highway of the fool. Grand Canyon sunrise, Liberty Bell ring, Rosie the Riveter painted on a diner wall, baseball fields under summer lights, mama crying when the buses pull away at night. This whole country built by restless hearts, by runaway kids in rusted cars. I was born for the highway of the fool, one hand on hope and one on fuel, red, white, blue flying through the storm like an anthem, trying to be reborn. Whoa, hear the highways call my name. Whoa, nothing ventured, nothing gained, from sea to shining sea. We roll down the highway of the fool. Firecracker sky over the county line, still chasing freedom through the neon night. And somewhere beyond those radio waves, the fool keeps dreaming the American dream. Step right up now, under the red, white, blue lights. dies. Kids spray paint stars on an underpass wall. Old jukebox hero singing through the hall. Flags wave high at the county fair. Everybody still believes something's there. He held up a hand like the world could change, like broken hearts could rearrange. Said liberty ain't some museum ghost, it's alive wherever people want it most. He said, from Gettysburg to New Orleans, every generation builds the dream with gasoline and busted seams. American magic, born in the backbeat of freedom song. American magic makes the weak believe they can be strong. Hear the choir engines roar. There's always something worth fighting for. From sea to shining sea we ride. American magic never dies. Under the carnival Ferris wheel glow, he pulled hope from the radio. Martin's voice through the summer heat. Johnny Cash echo from a backseat. Main Street lights flicker like sacred flames. Every dreamer signing their name on the long unfinished page of the USA. American magic, raise your hands beneath the stadium lights. American magic, turn your wounds into battle cries. Every heart can still ignite. Every lost soul burns tonight. From the factory line to the mountain high, American magic never dies. Step right up now, hear the engines sing. Every dreamer got a little lightning in the land of the free, and the home of the impossible dream.
Midnight over Jersey steel, silver moon on the hood wheel. Somewhere the radio whispers low about truths only the night can know. She stood beneath a harbor flame. Nobody there knew her name. Blue jean jacket, dark-eyed stare, like she'd seen every unanswered prayer. Truck stop, coffee in trembling hands, maps folded tight like promised land. She said every soul got a hidden road, then disappeared into the midnight glow. And the stars hung over the interstate sign like old forgotten prophecy. Tonight, Lady Liberty moon shining over the USA. Tonight, Lady Liberty moon, keeping all the lost hearts in your life. Whoa, hear the ghost trains. Oh, whoa, feel the river kingdom come from the Appalachians to the western blue. We're dreaming humming an old church hymn as the neon lights grew soft and dim. She walked through towns like a silent song where broken souls still carried on. Civil rights ghosts in Memphis rain still whispering through the midnight trains. And the wind rolled through the prairie fields like America trying to heal. Lady Liberty Moon, watching over all the restless hearts. Lady Liberty Moon, guiding drifters through the dark. Whoa, every runaway dream, whoa, ain't always what it seems. From sea to shining silver dunes, we're praying under Lady Liberty Moon. Moonlight on the Lincoln Stone, Elvis singing soft and low. Rosary beads and baseball gloves, pickup trucks and first young love. Apollo shadows cross the sky, old glory still learning how to fly. And somewhere in the midnight blue, she waits with secrets deep and true. Lady Liberty Moon, burning over every small town street. Lady Liberty Moon, teaching wounded hearts to believe. Whoa, through the factories and farms, whoa, gather us into your arms. From the redwood trees to the bayou blooms, we're living under Lady Liberty Moon. Midnight over Jersey steel, still searching for something real. And the moon keeps rising slow over the land we barely know. Cornfield wind blowing through the screen door, July sun painting gold across the floor. Mama said this land will teach you who you are underneath these endless American stars. Georgia clay still made heaven out of hard work days. Apple pie cooling on the windowsill, church bells ringing over Capitol Hill. Kids chasing fireflies through the dusk, dreams grow tall in the Midwest dust. And the rivers roll from the Rockies to the farms below, like freedom through the blood and soul. Land of golden harvest, sweet summer fields of the USA. Land of golden harvest, where broken hearts still find a way. Whoa. Under red, white, blue skies, whoa, watch the grain rise high. From sea to shining sea, she blooms beneath the harvest moon. Oh, yeah. Rosie's ghost still works the line, Detroit steel and Tennessee pines. County fair lights shimmer bright while the marching bands play through the night. She said, sway. Like a million prayers across the plains, still calling out her name. Land of golden harvest, strong hands build these towns from dust. Land of golden harvest, still teaching restless hearts to trust. Hear the back roads sing, hear the Liberty bells ring. From the bayous to the northern pines, your spirit never dies. Oh, yeah. Baseball diamonds under Friday lights, mothers praying through factory nights. Front porch radios hum soft and low as the Mississippi rivers flow. Mount Rushmore watching through the storm. Old glory still tattered but warm, and every newborn child arrives with another shot at the American life. Land of golden harvest, raise your hands beneath the August sky. Land of golden harvest, keep these dreaming roots alive. From the farms to the towns, don't let the fire burn out. From sea to shining sea, she blooms beneath the harvest moon. Cornfield wind through the screen door frame, every generation learns her name. And somewhere past the county line, America still grows in the summertime.
Still smoke rising over the river tonight. Flagpole swaying underneath the factory lights. Somebody's gotta hold the line, somebody's gotta carry the fire. Daddy worked 30 years at the rail yard gates, hands like iron, shoulders full of weight. Said a man ain't measured by the wars he wins, but by the people he protects within. Photograph of Lincoln on the wall beside an old football and a Union Hall. Every paycheck stretched like prayer and hope in a country learning how to cope. And the sirens cry through the midnight Pennsylvania sky, like freedom fighting to survive. street proud, while the brass band shakes the crowd. Mama cried when the mill shut down, but he still walked steady through the broken town. Said, son, freedom ain't some gold machine, it's holding together when life gets mean. And the church bells ring for every tired American dream, still fighting to believe. He was the last honest king of the hard-had hearts and wedding rings. Whoa, stars and stripes above the ark, teaching boys to stand their guard. From Appalachian coal to the western trains, he carried the soul of the USA, the last honest king. Mount Rushmore in the pouring rain, Washington whispering through the pain, Martin dreaming from the balcony still, Johnny Cash singing over Capitol Hill. Every father scared to somehow fail, every mother praying through the mail. And somewhere beneath those stadium lights, a tired man still tries to do what's right. He was the last honest king of the long unfinished American dream. Whoa, hear the factory angels sing. Whoa, freedom's always a fragile thing. From sea to shining sea we stand, with grease and hope upon our hands, still carrying the fire through the pain of the USA. Of the USA. Steel smoke drifting through the dawn, old kings fade, but the work goes on. And somewhere a young boy learns tonight how to carry the line through the hard times. Church bells ringing through the Milltown rain, Sunday morning calling everybody's name, coffee brewing, hymn books worn thin, another week trying to begin again. Stand with their hats in hand, Vietnam ghosts and wedding bands, mothers pray beneath stained glass light for sons driving trucks through the night, flags beside the wooden pews, choir singing hard-earned truth. Every scar and every sin still welcome to come walk in. And the organ rolls like the Mississippi through the soul, carrying the weary heart.
honest hearts and faithful hands. Whoa! Under red, white, blue stained glass. Whoa! Where the broken learn to last. From factory floors to the farmland plains, we gather in the USA, inside the cathedral of the common man. Preacher talks about mercy and grace while cold dust settles on every face. Kids draw stars on Sunday notes, dreaming bigger than their hometown roads. Firefighters line the back row seats, teachers praying through the week. Baseball jackets, work boots, ties, all equal in the sacred light. And the choir sings for every tired American dream, still searching for redemption's wings. Cathedral of the common man, built from rust-belt hope and gospel plans. Hear the freedom choir rise beneath fluorescent skies. From sea to shining sea we stand, together in the promised land, inside the cathedral of the common man. Lincoln shadow on the marble wall, Martin's dreams still echo through the hall. Rosary swing from rearview mirror slow as winter winds through the Midwest blow. And somewhere beneath the neon signs, a tired soul still tries to find a little peace, a little truth, a little fire to make it through. Cathedral of the common man, raise your voices all across this land. Whoa! Let the church bells ring tonight. Whoa! Keep the sacred small town light. From the Bayous to the Great Lakes shore, we still believing there's something more inside the cathedral of the common man. Church bells fade into the highway sound. Sunday mercy drifting through the town. And somewhere under those American stars, the faithful keep carrying who we are. Fireworks over the county fair, your hair blowing wild in the summer air. Radio humming through the dashboard glow, and nowhere else we needed to go. You wore blue jeans and a faded white tee, laughing like freedom beside me. We drove past diners and little league lights, through all those endless July nights. Flag on the porch of your daddy's home, two young hearts too restless to stay alone. Bruce on the radio, singing low like he already knew how this would go. And the stars just me and you. Baseball game in the Tennessee heat, dancing barefoot in the backseat. Your mama cried when we crossed state lines, said young love's both reckless and divine. We kissed beneath the harvest moon, while church bells echoed through Baton Rouge. Every small town slid behind like another chapter in our lives, and the wind carried our names through the plains like America calling us again. Two hearts under old glory, built from gasoline and faith somehow. Two hearts under old glory, still holding on to each other now. Hear the highway angels sing. Love can make the whole world dream, from the desert roads to ocean blue. Just me and you. Statue lady holding up the flame, as midnight rain fell on our names. Martin dreaming, Elvis crooning slow, young lovers still chasing roads unknown. And every broken town we crossed taught us love survives the loss, like an old flag weathered by the storm, still beautiful and still warm. Two hearts under old glory, still dancing through the hard times now. Two hearts under old glory, still believe in love, shows us how. Through the factories and farms, through the fear and false alarms, from sea to shining sea, we knew this country lives in hearts like two. Fireworks fading into dawn, radio still carrying on. And somewhere beneath those American skies, two hearts keep freedom alive.
Engines burning under Jersey skies, white lines flashing by like battle cries. Hands on the wheel, foot to the floor. Ain't nobody stopping us anymore. Factory whistle blew at 5 a.m. Whole town trapped in the same old spin. But I heard freedom in the highway sound, like destiny waiting outside this town. Mama prayed by the kitchen light. Daddy said, son, hold the line and fight. I grabbed my jacket and the keys that night and chase the stars beyond the county signs. And the radio screamed from Memphis down to New Orleans. Every dream bigger than it seems. We were born to ride the thunder, born beneath the red, white, blue. Hearts racing like a runaway train, breaking loose through the pouring rain. From sea to shining sea we run, chasing down the setting sun, like wild young ghosts of the USA, born to ride the thunder. Saw Vietnam vets by the VFW hall, standing proud while the brass bands call. Kids paint flags on old brick walls, dreaming they could someday have it all. Chicago lights in the midnight haze, Vegas burning in electric blaze. Every mile another chance to choose whether you control the road or lose. And the engines roar like liberty at the break of dawn, calling us forever on. We were born to ride the thunder, built from gasoline and truth. No surrender in our blood tonight. Firework hearts ready to ignite. From Appalachian roads to western dunes, underneath the harvest moon, still racing through the USA, born to ride the thunder. Route 66 and the desert sky, Apollo ghost still flying high. Martin dreaming through the radio hits. Freedom always starts like this. One hand holding on to hope, one hand steady on the wheel. Every generation testing if the American dream is real. We were born to ride the thunder, raise your voices to the sky. Hear the stadium choir sing. Every drifter's still a king, from the factories to the frontier sun. The race for freedom never done, still thundering through the USA, born to ride the thunder. Born to ride the thunder. Yeah. Engines fading into dawn, another restless soul moves on. And somewhere beyond the county line, freedom waits one more time. Steel town sunset burning red, another hard week barely kept ahead. But somewhere beneath these tired scars, there's a lion beating in our hearts. Still they stood every Friday night, hand in hand beneath the stadium lights. Little boy with his helmet raised, dreaming through the Tennessee haze. Old flag hanging over Main Street proud, still waving through the storm clouds. And the choir sings for every soul still holding on through the dark, before the dawn. Lionheart USA, standing tall when the hard times came. Whoa. Red, white, blue in our veins. Whoa. Straight on, straight from pain, from Detroit steel to the prairie plains. We carry the fight through wind and rain, still beating strong in the USA. Lionheart USA. Oh. Oh. Veterans marching in the 4th of July, tears and pride in their weary eyes. Church bells ring while children run underneath the summer sun. Teachers staying late after school, trying to give some lost kid tools. Factory workers praying at night that next week somehow turns out alright. And the wind rolls free across the fields and city streets, calling out for dignity. Lionheart USA, still believing love can lead the way. Hear the back road angels cry. Never let the spirit die. From sea to shining sea we stand, callous hearts and open hands, still fighting for the American dream. Lionheart USA. Martin dreaming through Memphis rain, Rosie working through wartime pain, firefighters running toward the flames, everyday heroes without names. And somewhere in a Rust Belt town, a tired soul refuses to back down. That's where freedom keeps its flame. In ordinary people just the same. Lionheart USA, raise your voices high tonight. Whoa. Let the church bells ring. Whoa. Let the hopeful sing from the mountains to the coastal waves. Through every trial this country faced, still beating proud in the USA. Hey! Lionheart USA. Hey! Steel town, sunset fades to black, but the lion heart keeps beating back. And somewhere beneath those American stars, courage still lives in ordinary hearts.
Headlights cut through the desert black, ghost towns fade in the rearview back. Radio static and a pale moon glow. Some roads only lonely hearts can know. Saw an old man outside to come carry coffee cup and army jacket, warm, thin already. He said, son, every mile strips something away, till all you got left is what won't betray. Flag patch stitched on a faded sleeve, eyes full of things he still couldn't leave. Dust rolled slow through the midnight wind, like the whole country thinking again. And the stars burn bright over the long American night, like silent prayers in the sky. Lantern on Route 66, shining through the lonely miles again. Whoa, through the deserts and outs, whoa, where the lost souls wander out. From sea to shining sea we roam, still searching for a place called home, underneath the USA sky. Lantern on Route 66. Past old diners and motel signs, Vietnam names carved deep in my mind. Truckers humming gospel songs low as the prairie river softly flows. Statue lady far behind me now, still somehow watching anyhow. Every drifter carries hidden scars, like little constellations in the dark. And the highway sings to every soul between broken dreams, still searching for something unseen. Lantern on Route 66, guide me through the storm again. Whoa, through the silence and pain. Whoa, through the dust and rain. From Appalachian towns to western dunes, beneath the pale Nevada moon, still wandering through the USA. Lantern on Route 66. Lincoln standing silent in stone, Martin dreaming through a microphone, Johnny Cash drifting from the radio, like America whispering soft and low. And somewhere beyond the county line, so let's go of what can't survive, to find the small enduring spark that still glows in the dark. Lantern on Route 66, burning for the restless and the weak. Whoa, every runaway son, whoa, still searching for the sun. From the factories to the canyon walls, every lonely pilgrim hears the call, still drifting through the USA. Lantern on Route 66. Headlights fade into the dawn, another wandering soul moves on. And somewhere beneath those endless stars, a lantern still burns in the dark.
the county fair lights. Another Friday night in the USA tonight. Round and round the old world goes. Nobody really knows. Daddy lost his job when the factory closed. Mama held the house through the winter cold. 1 year rich, next year broke. That's the way the river rolls. Kids shoot fireworks by the railroad tracks, dreaming big with their backpacks packed. Every small town heartbeat leads. Tomorrow's still got something up its sleeve. And the wheel spins on through the dusk into the dawn, singing every generation song. Wheel across America, turning through the red, white, blue. Whoa, some rise up and some fall down, but the dream keeps rolling through town. From sea to shining sea we ride, through the low and the high tide, still chasing the promise of the USA. Wheel across America. Vegas lights and Appalachian mines, Wall Street kings and county line signs. Soldiers march while children wait. Every life and chance we take. Baseball fields in the summer heat, church choir singing through the streets. Every heartbreak, every win comes around again and again. And the radios play old freedom songs across the plains, like ghosts calling our names. Wheel across America, rolling through the storm tonight. Whoa, from Detroit steel to Hollywood. Whoa, somehow we keep believing we could. From dusty farms to neon bars, underneath the endless stars, still turning through the USA. Wheel across America. Lincoln standing through the years, Martin's dreams still ringing clear. Apollo rising through the sky, proof a nation still can fly. And every tired soul learns somehow the wheel won't stop for anyone now. So hold on tight and keep the flame, even when fortune changes names. Wheel across America, raise your voices while it turns. Every hard road teaches something. Every fire still can burn. From the mountains to the coastal waves, through every generation brave, still rolling through the USA. Wheel across America. Ferris wheel fading into dawn. Another restless year moves on, and somewhere beneath those American skies, the wheel keeps turning through our lives.
shadow cross Main Street tonight. Old flags still waving in the fading light. Every generation asks again, what kind of country are we living in? Factory worker with grease on his hands, single mother trying to make a stand, young recruit boarding a midnight plane. All carry freedom in different ways. Judges hammering a Bible verse. Some days heal and some days hurt. History carved into marble walls still echo every time justice calls, and the bells ring low through the rivers and the roads. Like truth, nobody fully knows. The scales of independence swing through the heart of the USA. Whoa, every soul wants to be free. Whoa, every heart wants dignity. From sea to shining sea we pray that freedom means more than words we say. Still searching through the USA for the scales of independence. Martin dreaming in the Memphis rain, marchers walking through fear and pain. Lincoln whispering from the stone, no nation survives divided souls. Kids salute beneath Friday lights, while sirens cry through city nights. Every courtroom, every street still wrestling with what justice means, and the wind blows hard across the fields and prison yards, through every broken human heart. The scales of independence balance hope against the blame. Whoa, red, white, blue, through tears and pride. Whoa, freedom's always been hard won. From the mountains to the factory flames, we carry unfinished dreams and names. Still searching through the USA for the scales of independence. Statue lady, hold your flame up high. Watch over every sleepless night. Firefighters rushing toward the smoke, teachers helping fragile hopes. And somewhere in a small town bar, two strangers argue who we are. But beneath the noise and all the scars, we still reach for the same bright stars. The scales of independence, raise your voices through the storm tonight. Whoa, let the church bells ring. Whoa, let the hopeful sing. From sea to shining sea we stand, still trying to become a better land. Still fighting for the USA and the scales of independence. Yeah. Courthouse shadow fades away, morning rising on another day. And somewhere beneath those American skies, justice keeps asking us to rise.
hotel neon flickering through the rain, interstate humming like an old refrain. Some nights the whole world turns around and you see the stars upside down. Lost my job in a Rust Belt town, watched the factory smokestacks tumble down. Daddy said, son, keep pushing ahead, but some roads only open when a dream is dead. Flags still wave from the courthouse square, but I barely recognize myself standing there. Every lesson I held so tight started unraveling in the night, and the moon hangs low over the silent roads below, like there's something I still don't know. Stars upside down, shining over the USA tonight. Every broken road can change your eyes. Every hard fall can reveal the sky. From sea to shining sea we drift, through every loss and every gift, still searching for what freedom means under stars upside down. Saw an old vet praying by a diner sign, said truth takes time, son, truth takes time. Kids spray painted hope on an overpass wall, like they still believe beyond it all. Memphis echoes through the radio hiss, Apollo ghosts float through the mist, and somewhere beneath the midnight blue, America keeps becoming something new, and the wind blows strange across the deserts and the plains, whispering everything can change. Stars upside down, burning over every restless heart. Sometimes surrender breaks the chains, sometimes losing shows the way. From the mountains to the coastal towns, we all get turned around somehow, still wandering through the USA under stars upside down. Lincoln silent in the marble hall, Martin dreaming beyond the fall, Johnny Cash singing low and warm, like every soul gets reborn, and every highway eventually bends. Every certainty eventually ends, till all you got beneath the scars is the quiet truth inside your heart. Stars upside down, raise your eyes into the night. Every drifter learns someday. Freedom changes on the way. From sea to shining sea we roam, till the broken roads become our home. Still dreaming through the USA, under stars upside down. Motel neon fades with dawn. Another old illusion gone, and somewhere beneath those endless skies, a new man opens his eyes.
Cold rain falling on the battlefield tonight. Rows of white crosses in the pale moonlight. Every nation leaves behind scars, buried beneath its stripes and stars. Pennsylvania in the dead of night, radio low, dashboard light. Steel towns hollowed by the years, still humming with forgotten tears. Saw an old vet outside a VFW bar, staring silent at the parked car. Said, son, every generation pays for the dreams this country tries to save. And the wind cries low through the rivers and the stone, like voices that never really go. Ghosts of Gettysburg walk beside the USA tonight. Whoa, every ending births something new. Whoa, every loss reshapes the truth. From sea to shining sea we carry on, through the dusk before the dawn, still haunted by the price we paid. Ghosts of Gettysburg. Factories rust beneath November skies. Young boys leave while old towns die. Mama lights candles by the kitchen sink, praying the country still remembers how to dream. Martins echo through the Memphis rain, Kennedy shadows on a midnight train. Every era fades into dust, but freedom asks us still to trust. And the church bells ring for every fallen hope and dream, still drifting through history. Ghosts of Gettysburg. Lincoln whispering through marble halls, hold together through it all. Apollo ghosts across the stars, prove we can become more than we are. And every man eventually lays down his crown, his fear, his hometown, till all that's left beneath the dark is the fire inside the heart. Ghosts of Gettysburg, raise your voices through the storm tonight. Whoa, whoa. Let the old world pass away. Whoa. Let a new dawn find its way. Whoa. From sea to shining sea we stand, ashes and hope upon our hands, still dreaming through the USA. Ghosts of Gettysburg. Cold rain fading into dawn, another generation gone, and somewhere beneath those endless skies, America opens tired eyes.
Morning sun breaking over the interstate lines. Another hard year, still fresh in our minds. But somewhere beyond the noise and screams, there's a road between extremes. Neighbor fights neighbor on the TV screen. Everybody's sure what freedom means, but old Miss Carter down on Maple Lane still brings soup when somebody's in pain. Factory worker and college kid, different worlds but both exhausted, still standing side by side at the parade when the marching bands begin to play. And the rivers flow through every town we've ever known, carrying us back home. One nation between extremes, still holding on to impossible dreams. Whoa. Red, white, blue in the rain. Whoa. Trying to heal the hurt and pain. From sea to shining sea we stand, broken but still reaching hands, still searching for what freedom means. One nation between extremes. Church bells ring through Detroit skies, children laugh while the old men sigh. Vietnam vets at the diner booth, still praying for a little truth. Martin dreaming through Memphis streets, Lincoln whispering retreat. Every generation gets its turn to decide what kind of fire will burn. And the wind rolls free across the plains and city streets, calling out for dignity. One nation between extremes, still stronger than we sometimes seem. Through the anger and fear, we still somehow made it here. From Appalachian roads to coastal towns, the wheel keeps turning round and round, still trying to become better things. One nation between extremes. Firefighters running toward the flame, teachers remember every child's name, farmers praying for rain at dawn, truckers driving all night long, yeah. Somewhere beneath the stadium lights, two strangers laugh after a fight, remembering we all belong to the same unfinished song. One nation between extremes, raise your voices through the night. Let the church bells ring again. Let compassion win from sea to shining sea. We rise, still stars reflected in our eyes, still dreaming through the USA. One nation between extremes. Morning sun over the avenue, old flag still holding true. And somewhere beneath those American skies, hope refuses to die.
Dollar signs dancing in the backbeat. Everybody looking for salvation tonight under casino lights. She rode up slow in a black Cadillac, lipstick smile and a heart attack. Stars and stripes stitched on her jeans, look like the American dream. Vegas moon over whiskey bars, runaway kids and stolen cars. She said, baby, freedom comes fast, but every fast thing burns out at last. And the engines cry through temptation. Yeah. Wall Street kings in tailored suits, small town boys in snakeskin boots. Everybody praying to strike it rich. Everybody one bad break from the ditch. Elvis goes through the radio hiss, Hollywood lips and Judas kisses. Church bells ring while sirens scream. That's the shadow side of the dream. And the wheel spins wild through every desperate, hungry child, trying to outrun the night. Cadillac temptation, cruising through the red, white, blue. Lust, money, power, fame. Different masks, but the same old chains. From Appalachian towns to Vegas lights, everybody wrestles something inside, still drifting through the USA. Cadillac temptation, Lincoln whispering through marble stone. Careful what becomes your throne. Martin dreaming beyond desire, while the whole damn city catches fire. And somewhere beneath the neon glow, a tired soul finally lets go of the endless hunger for more that leaves hearts empty at the Cadillac temptation, raise your glasses to the night. Every devil wears a smile. Every chain begins with desire. From sea to shining sea we run, try to face what we become, still burning through the USA. Cadillac temptation. Neon flickers into dawn, another restless spirit gone. And somewhere beneath those American skies, a soul still searches for real life. Sirens crying through the morning haze. Blue September sky turned strange. Everybody froze where they stood, wondering if the world still could. Coffee cups shook in Manhattan hands. Paper drifted down like broken plans. Firefighters running toward the flame, while strangers prayed without knowing names. From Pittsburgh steel to California towns, every television turned the volume down. And for one long shattered day, the whole country learned how fragile we are. And the smoke rolled high against the cold of towers fell. Flags appeared on every porch in town. Church bells rang while the sun went down. Old veterans stood with tear-filled eyes, remembering others' sacrifice. Mama held her children close at night. Teachers searched for words to make things right. And somewhere beneath the fear and rage, a wounded nation turned another page. And the radio played old freedom songs through the pain, like we were searching for ourselves again. When the towers fell, the skyline changed, but not the soul. Whoa, through the fire and the dust, whoa, ordinary people carried hope from the mountains to the harbor lights. We learned how dark can meet the light, still hearing the echoes ringing out. When the towers fell, Lincoln whispering through marble halls, stand together through it all. Martin dreaming beyond the fear that love must somehow persevere. And every generation eventually sees how quickly certainty can leave. But somewhere beneath the smoke and pain, human hearts still rise again. When the towers fell, raise your voices through the night. Whoa, for the souls we lost that day. Whoa, for the ones who ran toward the flames. From sea to shining sea we stand, ash and hope upon our hands, still dreaming through the USA. When the towers fell, sirens fading into dawn, another chapter carved in stone. And somewhere beneath those endless skies, America slowly opens its eyes.
Prairie wind blowing through the tall dry grass, radio whispers from the past. After all the storms we've been through, the night still shines for me and you. Drove westbound through the cornfield dark, carrying a ghost inside my heart. Factory smoke fading far behind, like a hard year finally losing time. Saw a little girl by a county road, waving sparklers in the afterglow. Stars reflected in her eyes, so clear, like hope itself. Kids still playing baseball in the fall. Church bells ring through the harvest air, like grace still drifting everywhere. Mama humming in the kitchen light, truckers driving through the night. Every tired soul still searching for one reason to believe once more. And the moon glows soft above the highway, stretching off like the future calling us. Nebraska shooting star, guide the restless hearts tonight. Whoa, through the dust and hard goodbyes. Whoa, teach us how to rise from Appalachian towns to coastal waves. Every generation still gets saved by small sparks inside the dark. Nebraska shooting star. Apollo ghosts across the sky. Martin's dream, still learning how to fly. Lincoln standing silent in the rain, watching us try again. And somewhere beneath those county lights, a broken soul survives the night. 'Cause even after everything falls apart, hope still burns inside the heart. Nebraska shooting star, raise your voices to the sky tonight. Whoa, let the old wounds heal. Whoa, let tomorrow become real. From sea to shining sea we stand, dreams and scars upon our hands, still believing in the USA. Nebraska shooting star. Prairie wind through the midnight blue, another dawn comes breaking through. And somewhere beneath those endless stars, America remembers who we are. Blue moon rising through the mountain haze, old train crying through the valley plains. Somewhere deep inside the dark, America hides its secret heart. Cold town shadows and porch light glow, mama singing soft soft and low. Kids hear ghost stories by the creek while the radio hums through the heat. Vietnam vet by the liquor store sign, talking to himself most every night. Says the mountains keep where people hide all the fear we bury deep inside. And the river flows slow through the places we don't want to know, beneath the moonlight glow. Moon over Appalachia, shining on the restless USA tonight. Whoa, every heart got hidden scars. Whoa, every dream got shadowed parts. From sea to shining sea we roam, still searching for where we belong. Underneath the midnight blue, moon over Appalachia. Fireflies drift through the humid dark like tiny prayers and faded sparks. Church bells echo through the hills where old wounds never fully heal. Saw two young lovers beside Route 9, talking about leaving this life behind. But every road they dreamed to chase still carried shadows from this place. And the wind sighs low across the forests and the roads like truths nobody fully knows. Moon over Appalachia, watching over all the runaway souls. Whoa, through the fear and the desire. Whoa, through the smoke and fire, from the desert highways to the eastern pines. We all got ghosts we try to hide, still wandering through the USA. Moon over Appalachia. Lincoln whispering through marble stone, even divided hearts need home. Martin dreaming through southern rain, calling us beyond our pain. And somewhere beneath the mountain sky, a tired soul stops asking why, long enough to hear the night reveal what's buried deep inside. Moon over Appalachia, raise your eyes into the dark tonight. Whoa, every shadow hides a spark. Whoa, every lost road leaves a mark. From sea to shining sea we drift through memory, sorrow, fear, and myth, still dreaming through the USA. Moon over Appalachia. Blue moon fading into dawn, another restless night moves on. And somewhere beneath those endless skies, America dreams behind tired eyes.
church bells and Little League, old flag dancing in the golden air, like hope itself still living there. And the daylight shines across the rivers and power lines, like a promise still alive. Children of the Sun Belt, singing loud through the USA tonight. Whoa, red, white, blue in the sky. Whoa, hearts burning bright and wild. From sea to shining sea we run, laughing underneath the sun, still dreaming through the USA. Children of the Sun Belt. California waves and Georgia pines, Arizona deserts and county lines. Every town got a story to tell, every soul trying to live life well. Veterans march in the 4th parade, marching bands and lemonade. Young lovers kiss beneath the lights, believing everything will turn out right. And the radios play old freedom songs through the heat wave haze, like America, awake again. Children of the Sun Belt, dancing through the hard times now. Whoa, after every storm comes light. Whoa, after every dark comes dawn. From Appalachian roads to ocean blue, still chasing something honest and true, still singing through the USA. Children of the Sun Belt. Hey! Apollo rising through the stars, Martin dreaming who we are, Lincoln watching from the stone, reminding us we're not alone. And somewhere beneath those county skies, a tired heart finally realizes, after every broken part, the sun can still restart the heart. Children of the Sun Belt, raise your voices to the sky tonight. Whoa, let the church bells ring. Whoa, let the hopeful sing. From sea to shining sea we stand, sunlight warm upon our hands, still believing in the USA. Children of the Sun Belt. Hey! Summer wind through the avenue, another bright day breaking through. And somewhere beneath those endless skies, America opens shining eyes. Morning light breaking over Independence Hall. Oh, ghosts whispering through the walls. Every generation hears the call to rise or fall. Steel world kitchen sink, wondering what his life should mean. Young girl marching with a homemade sign, trying to leave the old fear behind. Veterans pray beneath folded flags, teachers carrying overloaded bags. Every soul in this tired land, searching for where they stand. And the bells ring loud through the cities and the clouds, like heaven calling us now. Sound the Liberty Bell, let it echo through the USA tonight. Whoa, wake the sleeping hearts again. Whoa, let the old walls finally break. From sea to shining sea we rise, with tears and fire in our eyes, still dreaming through the USA. Sound the Liberty Bell. Martin's dream still rides the wind. Lincoln asks if we'll heal again. Children run beneath stadium lights, while sirens cry through city nights. Every broken road we walked, every hard truth we avoided talking about, come standing at the door someday, asking who we choose to become. And the choir sings for every unfinished American dream, still waiting to be redeemed. Sound the Liberty Bell, raise your voices through the storm tonight. Freedom's more than survival now. It's becoming something higher, from Appalachian towns to western plains. We carry both the scars and flame, still fighting through the USA. Sound the Liberty Bell. Apollo ghost across the sky, Rosie's still teaching us to try. Firefighters rushing through the smoke, proof courage lives in common folk. And somewhere beneath those endless stars, a tired nation opens its heart, ready at last to understand. We rise together or we fall as one. Sound the Liberty Bell, let the whole world hear tonight. Whoa, every soul can choose again. Every dawn begins in darkness. From sea to shining sea we stand, hoping history in our hands, still singing through the USA. Sound the Liberty Bell. Morning sun over the avenue, another chance breaking through. And somewhere beneath those American skies, a people finally start to rise. Ocean waves on the eastern shore, desert winds through an open door. After every road and every scar, here we are.
docks to the Great Plains sky, from Appalachian coal to the 4th of July. Every broken dream and small town prayer still somehow breathing in the air. Factory whistles and church bells ring, children laughing beneath the spring. Every mile we cross to get this far lives inside our hearts. And the rivers run beneath the moon and the blazing sun, like we were always one. Sea to shining sea, raise your voices through the USA tonight. Whoa. Every road brought us here somehow. Whoa. Every soul part of the sound. From sea to shining sea we stand, history and hope inside our heads, still dreaming through the USA. Sea to shining sea. Lincoln silent in the marble hall, Martin dreaming beyond the walls, Apollo rising through the stars, reminding us who we are. Farmers praying for summer rain, truckers riding through midnight lanes, young lovers dancing beneath fairground lights, still keeping freedom alive tonight. And the choir sings for every unfinished American dream, still reaching for something bigger than me. Sea to shining sea, carry the fire through the storm tonight. Whoa. Red, white, blue through joy and pain. Whoa. Every loss became a flame, from the mountains to the harbor lights. We survived the dark to find the light, still singing through the USA. Sea to shining sea. Every fool who chased the distant line, every mother working overtime, every soldier, every saint, every scar, every restless runaway heart, all the highways, all the tears, all the hope across the years led us to this moment here, still standing. Sea to shining sea, let the church bells ring tonight. Whoa. Let the stadium choirs rise. Whoa. Let freedom fill the sky. From sea to shining sea we stand, one unfinished promised land, still believing in the USA. Sea to shining sea. Ocean waves and prairie wind, another story begins again. And somewhere beneath those endless stars, America lives inside